Mayday, Mayday, Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem in Boston, Massachusetts. Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Paul, this is Paul's Hockey Channel. So great to see you again. And today we will be talking about the struggling Boston Bruins. What's happening in Boston, guys? That's the big question that we have been asking these past couple of weeks. Let's put up the standings. Thank you very much, Elliot. Here we go. Wild card in the Eastern Conference, and we do see Boston with 60 points, same as Tampa Bay Lightning, but the Bruins are sitting out of the playoffs as it stands right now. And look at those games played. They have more games played than every single one of their competitors. So it is a tough times for the Boston Bruins. Let's see what happens next, but Boston has been struggling. That has been quite evident so far throughout this season, and it's something new, guys, because we have seen Boston at the top of the standings for the past I don't know how many years, guys. I'm pretty young, but I actually don't remember the last time I saw Boston Bruins down in the table, out of the playoff picture, and right now they are right there. And it is a possibility, it is a real possibility that we might see Boston Bruins missing the playoffs, and that would be just a huge, I think quite a surprise actually, I don't know if a huge surprise, but I think a surprise. So let's talk about some issues, guys, that I think are very much hurting the Boston Bruins, and we must start with special teams. Oh my Dave. What a bad special teams for Boston. They have been just absolutely killing them. Look at Edmonton Oilers. Look at other great teams. They are just absolutely great on power play. They use the power play and the special teams to really win games. With Boston, it has been completely different. They have one of the worst power plays in the league. I do believe they have 30th best power play in the all of the NHL. So the third worst power play. I do believe just over 14% on power play. That's just really bad, and they have a bad penalty kill as well. Horrible stats there. Actually, when you look at Boston penalty kill, it's only 74% or 76%, sorry, but that's really bad as well. So they have bad special teams, bad power play, bad penalty kill. That is very much hurting them. But I also look at the goal, guys. Look at the goal crease, and it just hasn't been good. We all know what last season, what a duo that was. Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark, they really very much helped Boston to stay at the top of the standings. They were amazing, they were brilliant, but we all know they decided to move on from Linus Ullmark, who is in Ottawa right now, and they decided to go with Jeremy Swayman. Jeremy Swayman has not been so good this season. Obviously, some games he plays really well, some games he plays a little bit bad, and then he has been inconsistent. I think that has hurt Boston Bruins very much as well. When you look at his numbers, Jeremy Swayman so far this season, 39 games played for the Boston Bruins, only 18 wins, and a goals against average of almost 3 goals and a save percentage of less than 900. These are not good numbers for Jeremy Swayman, and he needs to step up his game as well if the Boston Bruins are to make the playoffs, are to make the push for the playoffs, and eventually succeed in the playoffs. Jeremy Swayman just needs to find his game ASAP for the Boston Bruins. And we do have another problem, guys. It's not only about Jeremy Swayman, it's not only about the goalie. Also, the problem is in the offense. It seems like with these Boston Bruins right now, the problems are everywhere. You have the problems on PK, on power play, in goal, in the offense as well. They are just not producing. Obviously, you do have David Pastrnak. We right now look at top scorers for the Boston Bruins. Thank you very much, Elliot, for providing these numbers. And David Pastrnak, 67 points out of 56 games. He's on fire right now. I do believe he has a 12-game point streak, so no problem with David Pastrnak there. But look at the other guys. They are just not producing. That's a fact. Brad Marchand only 43 points. And then the third best scorer for the Boston Bruins, Pavel Zacha, only 33 points in 56 games. Lindholm 29 points, Morgan Geekie 28 points, Charlie McAvoy 23 points, and so on and so on. It has been a problem. The guys are just not producing in the offense. You have David Pastrnak, but he alone cannot carry this team. Other guys must produce as well. General Manager Don Sweeney, I have been watching NHL on TNT on Wednesday. Boston Bruins in New York, on Manhattan, in the Madison Square Garden. Don Sweeney, the General Manager of the Boston Bruins, has been saying that, well, we need to see, a couple of weeks next what happens, and if there still will be these problems, then we might shuffle things up a little bit. We might bring in some new guys, do some trade. I think Boston really needs some spark. They need to do something, the management as well, to breathe some new, fresh air into the locker room, because they need something. They need some impulse right now. They are struggling on offense. They are struggling on defense. They are struggling on special teams. They are struggling in goal. It is not looking good for the Boston Bruins and their chances to make the playoffs. What a big change, guys. We have been accustomed to seeing Boston at the top of the NHL standings. Well, not anymore, it seems like. It's a big question, guys. Please tell me in the comments, what do you think about the Boston Bruins? What do you think they really need to do right now? Should they just sell some pieces, and should they think already about the future, or should they go all in this season and try to make one last push for, I don't know, maybe a Stanley Cup? Right now they definitely don't seem like a Stanley Cup contender, but again, many things need to change in order for Boston to make the playoffs and to succeed in the playoffs. They are one of the biggest disappointments for me, for sure. We are accustomed to seeing Boston, with a drive hard, just die hard style of play. Really, those beasts in Boston, they are characterized by a very hard play, very physical play. And so far, it just hasn't clicked, Another loss against the New York Rangers on Wednesday. Tough loss there because the Rangers are one of their competitors for the last wildcard spot. So yeah, let's see what happens next, but definitely some big problems for the Boston Bruins. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please, guys, subscribe if you haven't already, as we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I would truly appreciate that, guys. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Right now, it's all about Dave, and after his final message, get out of here, guys. Thank you very much. Just kidding. Thank you very much, guys, and see you soon. Bye for now.
This video was brought to you by Paul's Hockey Channel, your trusted source of NHL news. Subscribe and turn on notifications bell in order not to miss future uploads. Enjoy the content and stay safe.